What's up, everybody? It's your favorite Smurf's favorite nerd, and today we are looking at X-Transbots Stax, I think, or Pipes. It's G1 Pipes, right? Masterpiece, which we've already talked about. If you haven't watched my review on the Huffer, the X-Transbots Huffer, watch that first, because I get way more into detail with that one than I'm going to get with this one. Because this one, pretty much everything applies here, except this one, there's some things I like better, and there's some things I dislike worse. So it's almost more extreme, bro. Let me just start with the differences. This fella is blue. He's like sad. Like, he's so blue he's sad. Like a Smurf. He's like in the Blue Man group. He is like the lack of a climax after a lot of stimulation. He's like the sky on a really sunny day. He's like Hank McCoy. So he's blue, is what I'm getting at. Whatever. Real quick, there he is next to G1 Stax, so, you know, that's a big improvement. But this guy needs some paint in his life. There's just not a lick on it. I mean, like, there's stuff on the eyes and the face, which is actually done really well. Like, I love the face sculpt. I love the face sculpt. Love it. But it's a good thing I love it, because that's all I'm getting, paint-wise. You know, I mean, they painted the windows, and they painted some stuff on the truck that we'll talk about later, but as far as the bot's concerned, gray plastic, blue plastic, blue plastic. I mean, there's not a lick of paint. Like, it's crazy. You know, you do get remolded wheels on the shoulders, which is nice. You know, you get the remolded head, and then the transformation actually works a little different for the cab so that you can put it in the accurate way, but you can also do it the Huffer way. It's up to you. I think most people would do it like this, obviously. And my other problem with this guy is that arm. You know, this guy he's doing a Hasbro dance. His arm, it's not as bad as the Hasbro dance, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. But anyway, but yeah, I definitely like Huffer better than I like this guy, but I don't hate this guy. I really like the head mold, the sculpt, and I like the little difference, the little nuanced difference in transformation, the way that you can kind of work it, so to speak. You know, he definitely feels like the less favorite son. But whatever, it is what it is. And, you know, I don't know. He'll do. I'm not a huge Stax fan, or Pipes fan anyway, but, you know, still. I might have to throw some paint on him, or I haven't looked at the repro label set. I know there's one for him. I hope there's a lot of stickers, because, I mean, I think we've already talked about his color to death. So, without further ado, I guess the size comparisons are the same. So if you want to see size comparisons, check out the Huffer one and just get a glance there. I will put the two together so that you can see the two together. And, you know, it's just obvious that, you know, that one was more cared for and loved than the other. Oh, all right, Huffer, ready for a little treat? You've been very good today. Have some ice cream. Thanks. I like ice cream. All right, now let's get you out of there. Let's get you out. Let's get you out.
Hey, what about me?
Oh, yeah, here.
So you're doing little voices for them now. That's cute.
Shut up, Laura! I forgot to mention one thing with the accessories, and I'm going, I'm freehanding the camera right now, I'm so Spike Lee. But what I wanted to show you is that you could take off this gun, and you can take off these two side mirrors, and you can plug them in to the side of the gun, and make a super ultra mega gun. But as I discussed with Huffer, there's certain problems that come along with chrome, and these are really tight holes here, and now that it's in, I'm not comfortable taking out, and I don't want to degrade the chrome, so I'm not doing it. I'm leaving mine in. But you can do it if you're into super ultra mega guns, and that's you, then have at it, brother. So let's get him transformed. It's the exact same transformation as the other one, with the exception of turning the cab around. But I figure since we did it one way the other one, we'll do it the other way this one. So we'll take out the accessories, which, again, he holds perfectly fine in his hand. You know, even with the chrome. And the guns are even the same, which I find obnoxious. So, close the fist up. Make sure my camera's wide. All right. This is kind of a pain to get untabbed, but I got it untabbed. bend this part down, turn that around, bring out these tires, which can be a pain. There you go. You gotta get your thumb in there for this unit. For the head, it comes in truck mode, and it comes with the head facing out. You do it like this. Sorry for the cut. This part that's coming up is kind of critical, and I wasn't happy with the initial shot of it, so I wanted to make sure that I got it really good. So this is the only part that can really eat you up if you're not paying attention. And make sure that you got this shoulder, bring it around, twist it, bring that around so that the ball joint here is completely exposed, and that will make sure that everything goes together nicely. And there we go. Now this should all tuck up in there with no problem. And this part of the transformation is just flimsy, you know, but once you got it, you got it. But it's just, you know, it's not smooth. It's not, dare I say, it's not Masterpiece. So we got it like that. Good to go. We'll fix the legs. Remember, we slide, turn S around like this. Slide it down. Rotate, slide it down. Collapse our heel spurs. And actually, I think it's easier to close it up first. And yeah, there you go. I'm going to clean it up a little bit and put the weapons on it and stuff. And something's not right here. There we go. And, you know, and we'll go from there. Rolls fine, just like the other one. Just like the other one. So here he is in truck mode, and it's the same as the other, you know. Appreciate these little paint accents there and on the wheels, which is really a nice blue actually on the wheels, but because that's all you got, you know, for the most part with this guy, which is my big complaint with this guy, is there's just no paint. I might have to add some paint on this myself. Has the same exact tooling and everything, molding, sculpting as the Huffer, so nothing really new to go into there. The blue looks nice. You know, everything that's good about the Huffer one is good about this one. It's just that you know, this one overall, the paint is just, it's killing me. So, you know, much like Virginia Slims, you've come a long way, baby. Final thoughts. I'm glad I looked at Huffer first, because this would have really discouraged me. So here's how I'm going to say it. If you're thinking about getting one, get Huffer. If you're thinking about getting both, make sure you get a good deal on this guy. And if you're thinking about getting neither, I understand it. However, I think you might be making a mistake with not getting Huffer. Neither of them are perfect. Both of them have various flaws, but both of them also have very redeeming qualities as well. And while Huffer has some things that really come through successfully, you know, there's a lot of like elements to them that just are more successful in their overall, you know, presentation. This guy comes across a little amateurish. You know, this guy comes across a little less smooth, a little less polished, a little less. But he's still not hateful. But I definitely don't feel like I got $70 worth of toy out of this. Whereas the Huffer, I can make an argument at least. I'm not happy with this toy. I'm happy with Huffer. He's going to go on the shelf and wait till somebody better comes along. So, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.